But now we're shifting our focus to yet another breaking input. Now this one is on the LAC control. Now defense sources to CNN News 18 have talked on the engagement part. Now process has already started soon after the announcement, with the local commanders meeting the very next day. Now as of today, some temporary tents from both the locations, Depsang and Demchok, have been removed by both India and China. And this will take time, but local commanders are actually dealing with it as per the broader terms decided at senior levels. Troops are being removed and the troops are removing the tents, and it doesn't really mean that they are pulling back, but as soon as the temporary structures that are blocking the way are removed, patrolling will resume. Now as reported earlier, troops are likely to remain deployed during the entire winter season, as this is just a disengagement. So these are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground, and Akash is joining us on the broadcast to give us a better perspective. Akash, a very good morning. How do you assess the impact of BRICS agreement on India-China relations, especially in light of these recent disengagement talks that we are seeing on the ground?
Right. So you see, Kuhina, as far as this development is concerned, so this is a big development indeed. We know that how Foreign Secretary announced it initially. Then the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping met on the sidelines of BRICS summit. And then, once again, it was reiterated that how agreement has reached where both the countries are going back to their old positions. As of now, while we talk about the line of actual control, so we know that there are several points, several friction points. In fact, there were several friction points. And out of these friction points, Depsang and Demchok are the two areas, in fact, were the two areas where troops were standing eye to eye. But now, as far as the latest development is concerned, so we are learning that disengagement has started, where both the sides have removed their tents and in fact have started removing their tents. This is going to continue for next 4 or 5 days, and in next 4 or 5 days, Kuhina, we are expecting that patrolling will resume in Depsang and Demchok. Remember, in Depsang we have around 5 patrolling points, PP10, PP11, PP11A, 12 and 13, which were earlier blocked by the Chinese troops at 3 different positions in Depsang. They had erected their tents, one each at y-axis, and then one at patrol point 10 as well. And now we are learning that both the sides have agreed, and now they have started removing their tents from Depsang. Similarly, in Demchok, across in Demchok, with the Nala, they have 2 different places where they had erected their tents. Similarly, Indian side also had their tents, but in this area as well, they have started removing their tents. So we can say that disengagement has started, and as soon as these temporary structures will be removed, patrolling will resume. This is what officials say. We are expecting that in the next 4 or 5 days, patrolling will start. As far as, de-escalation and de-induction is concerned, so of course, this process is going to take time, and local commanders are meeting on a regular basis. In fact, we are learning that very soon Corps Commander level meeting will also happen. It has happened in the past few months. In fact, regularly Corps commanders have met, and in fact, they decided as to what would be the design of the disengagement. As far as current scenario is concerned, so it has started and it will be concluded. As far as disengagement is concerned, so it will be concluded in next 5 to 6 days, Kuhina.
Right, Akash. Thank you so much for bringing in all those details and breaking it down for us. Well, India and China have already started the disengagement process. What largely remains to be seen is what will be the potential implications of this disengagement on regional security dynamics in the Southern Asia parts. Well, with all those news and updates, we're slipping into a very short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.